Hello, everyone. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well because today we're talking about music. We're talking about celebration. We're talking about video games, maybe. We're talking about giveaways. We're talking about, I've hit over 100 subs. When I'm recording this, I'm at 106. Maybe one day I'll get canceled and I'll drop below 100. Wouldn't that be exciting? But right now, we're just in a celebratory kind of mood. So I've had a YouTube channel for a number of years, but it was kind of inactive. I wasn't really consistent, not really sure what I wanted to do with it. And in the past year, I was like, I'm gonna give YouTube a fair shot, a fair try. And music's always been a passion of mine, obviously. So I've just kind of focused on music. But I've got some other things that I want to explore on the channel, and I'm going to start doing that. I've got some future plans. But first and foremost, today is a celebration. So really thank you to all of the consistent viewers and commenters and community members that I've kind of connected with. There's people that have, added each other on socials and will message each other about, upcoming albums. And even future plans on the channel. There's some cool videos I've got in the works, some of my own kind of projects, themed videos. There's lots of reviews coming up, but even doing some cool collaborations, just some more not generic, but some more like ongoing projects that kind of fit for lots of different guests, some with specific guests, some on specific albums or compilations. It's just really exciting what I've got in the works. I'm excited for all of that. So thank you for being a part of that, and thank you for being here. And with that, I'm going to do a contest and a giveaway. So as I said, I've got a lot of other passions and hobbies and interests, and one of them is video games. So of that, I am a avid Game Boy and Game Boy game collector. So much so, in fact, that this is a Game Boy that I restored myself. So the PCB, the insides, the innards are all original. It works. This is a working Game Boy. I would not send you one that doesn't work. It's a glow-in-the-dark shell. These are all new buttons. The screen is a plastic shell, but it is a new plastic shell. Let's show off the back. So the insides, the electronics are all original, but everything on the outside is brand new. And I'm going to give this away. This is actually the first Game Boy I ever restored on my own that worked successfully. I have another one. I think it's in a drawer somewhere where there's like a bunch of glue that you can kind of see on the screen. This is the first one that looks good and works successfully. So I'm going to be giving this away with a bit of a video tag. So to enter this contest, comment down below, but create your own video, and in your own video, answer these three questions. First, make sure I'm tagged so I know you're entered in this contest. Number one question, tell me about your favorite video game, or show me your favorite video game or a video game memory you have. Number two, tell me about your favorite video game soundtrack. If you have it, even better, but if not, just tell me about what video game soundtrack is your favorite. And the third question, which I think is my favorite one, an album that you have that would make a good video game. And you can create it however you want. If you're, let's take an album here. Oh, this is a terrible example. This is Mogwai's Happy Songs for Happy People. Great post-rock album. If I was going to turn this into a video game, I think it's clearly going to be one of those walking simulators where you just feel really bad afterwards. Not that you feel bad after listening to this, but if I was going to turn this into a video game, it'd be one of those, indie darling, what happened to Edith Finch kind of, you get drips and drops of the story and you kind of create it yourself as you go along. Hopefully you can put a little more thought into it, but that's it. So make sure I'm tagged in that video so I know you did it. Question one, favorite video game or video game memory. Question two, favorite video game soundtrack. If you have it, that's great. If not, no worries. And question three, my favorite, take an album that you love or maybe one you hate. And what kind of video game would that be? Would that be like a Donkey Kong or arcade style game? If you're taking a Kiss record, it's clearly going to be like a Fortnite hyper microtransaction kind of thing, something like that. And finally, that push, the idea is to get to 250 subs. So once I get to 250, I will be pushing this out, or even before that. But the goal, let's say 250, is this hand modded by myself, by Darcy Ska, hand modded Game Boy Color. So this is a Game Boy Color. It will play original Game Boy games as well. So that's gray cart, black cart. For those not in the know, black cart games work in either original Game Boys or Game Boy Colors, and then Game Boy Color games were usually those translucent cartridges as well. So that's it. I got a contest. We're celebrating over 100 subs. We got plans in the works. And mostly this video is to say thank you. So thank you, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.